Hello, this is Falterfire, and it's time for another fresh start run. So, we just finished winning with Trophies, which means that we're now back to Caitan. I'm going to leave the starting deck intact, I think. The only change I was considering was possibly swapping out a Slash for a second shield stratagem. But we do need to change the card pool. Mana Eruption. Bouncing Bolt was fine. I don't think we actually want Peace of Mind. We do want Aether Storm. We do want Arcane Silence. I still think Burn Fatigue is bad. Magic Cannon is good. Relic Offers is fine. The other options are harder to figure out. Maybe we do run Peace of Mind and Charge Shield. I don't think I actually want them, but I don't think I want any of the other options. I guess Singularity just for the heck of it. So, mana is going to be a bit tricky. There's this usual issue that we have with these decks where there's just not enough mana cards. Let's see, draw. I don't really want introspection, but I might not have a choice. Yeah. Let's see, what other Caitan cards do we have? Spell Slash. I can see myself potentially taking a Hobble. I don't love it, but sometimes you just don't really have a choice. Ditto on why Slash is going to be in the pool. And I think we just add a Siphon card to finish it. Although the main question is whether or not I think I'm just going to do a quick play run though, because I think with the low number of cards available to me, I'm going to get more value out of the double upgrades and the increased odds of, and the guaranteed rerolls. And I think that is overall going to lead to a better outcome. So we're going to go quick play, and we're going to see what happens. Alright, so we get two choices right off the bat. Haunted Memory is fine. Cleaving Strike is fine, I guess. The Adaptive Defense can go. And I think it's either the Cleaving Strike or the Shielded Strike goes, I think. And I think it's the Cleaving. Well, no, I think it's the Shielded Strike. Defense is for cowards. It's a pretty good set, pretty good opening. I think we will start here because the Lacerating Strike is the card that I want. That animation looked a bit off. Alright, none of these are particularly great. I will take the Thorn Whip. Alright, we get to upgrade our first Spell Slash. Happy to do that. Mana will be an issue, potentially, for the entire run. It's really the main concern. Okay, yeah, I'm going to report that as a bug. Alright. Alright, now we take a bit of a beating. And we really hope that we can get the kill this turn. And we get really disappointed. Alright, Shocking Grasp actually is pretty good. I don't think we can use Stinging Strike right now. And for removals, I think we are cutting the Thorn Whip. Bye. So unfortunately, we still don't have Caitan's level 7, so the passive that we can pick up here is not going to be very good. Not the passive, the consuming flames we could have picked up here. But yeah, as is kind of normal for Caitan, our biggest needs here are going to be card draw and the other thing. Alright, additional shock is actually okay since we have a shocking grasp. Additional card draw, additional mana, those are two of our main, two of the biggest things on our wish list. Alright. We are having an agonizingly slow opening. We just have... Alright, that's just going to hit the purity, which doesn't seem super valuable. That will. Now we explode for a lot of damage. Absolutely still going to do that, even though it's a bad idea. Oh, I thought it was going to have... Alright. Yeah. It's not pleasant, but we get there. So this leads to the first question, which is it worth re-rolling to get mana font? I think the answer is yes, because none of those are good. And now for upgrades, you're definitely upgrading a spell slash. And I do think I like upgrading the mana font. And then we have to cut something, which I think is probably going to be the Cleaving Strike. Just because that is kind of our lowest damage card. Let's go here first. Continuing to hit cards makes sense to me. We have a lot of not the best cards. Magic Blast is pretty sketchy. Well, I maybe should have kept the Magic Blast because it's a reasonable upgrade. That's also a pretty good upgrade. Take some damage. We wouldn't hate having a heal, I think. We wouldn't love it, but we wouldn't hate it. Okay, we can get Mighty, which means that that will be lethal. Corrupted Blast is pretty nice. And I think we just take the evade chance. That makes our mana shields a little bit better. We can go ahead and rest now. Do I actually want to make another cut right now? I might not. I do want to get rid of these slashes eventually, but I don't think we can afford to just yet. Okay, so Careless Strike is painful right now, but it is just so much damage. Alright. We're going to do that. Alright, we need some damage. Let me try and kill this one. Yeah, we can get this kill. It's painful, but we get the kill. And Relentless Assault is great. Ooh, Battle Axe helps. And I think Shocking Grasp Plus is our next upgrade. And then we're probably upgrading Focus and either Assault Plus or whatever epic we pick up at the next. So I think my main issue right now is I'm being a little bit too aggressive given the cards that I have. And it is leading me to take a lot of damage. Yeah. And now we take even more damage. Have to eat this hit. And yeah, I needed any amount of survivability here. And the fact that I didn't go after it is going to probably kill me. Let's see what we can get here. None of this does a ton for me. The Arcane Silence isn't awful. I think I want to reroll. And unfortunately, I think I do have to take the Wall of Thorns. I think that otherwise I'm just going to die. Upgrade the Focus. Upgrade the Relentless Assault. Remove nothing, I think, and move on. Alright. We can path into the Elemental Amalgam, which is going to be nice, and we can path into there. Should gain on health loss. Yeah, that'll help. But yeah, being too aggressive absolutely can kill you. And might kill me. And if I lose this one this quickly, I will probably let me do that there. Yeah, if I lose this one this quickly, I'll probably go do another run pretty shortly after this to just try it with an actual deck. Another Spell Slash isn't the worst. I do need more mana. That's kind of more mana, but not quite what I meant. Starting Mighty isn't bad. I'll take it. I think we go here. That gives us a 50% chance of getting a mana card, which I think is worth it. Alright. And we can go whomp, which does a pretty good amount of damage. That doesn't actually do anything for us. And if we draw our Relentless Assault, we just win. So. There we go. Cornered Focus is great. Alright. So, this fight has a decent chance of killing us. This opening turn in particular, this opening 2 turns, really, are going to be a problem. But Because now we are freezing it next turn. Which is unfortunate. We do have to shield. And then, yeah, we explode. Which then leads to us getting hit really hard right now. Alright. And we will not have any other rests, so. Reroll. Elemental Strike. Extra mana. Let's upgrade Elemental Strike, I think. And also, I think upgrading Shifting Focus makes sense. Or no, let's just get the other Spell Slash upgrade, because Spell Slash Plus continues to be very good. Can I afford to cut a strike now? I think not. I think they are too good with the Elemental Strike. No, whoops, I meant to actually look and consider removing something else. I'm going to have to attempt to defend the eggs. I think that we really do want the heal trinket. As unusual as that is. And then here, we can do that. There we go. And yeah, this seems a little bit better than the starting Mighty in our case, because we do have things. We do have other ways to get Mighty. Alright. Let's get that set up, which is going to give us a little bit of healing. Alright. And it's going to mean that we can block this incoming, which is important. And Battle Axe is making this fight way more tenable. There we go. Mystic Ritual is going to do good work for us. This fight is going to potentially kill us, but we'll see how it goes. Comes down to how these first couple turns go. Let's get Vengeance out. Alright. Lots of mana. And we don't even really care about playing that. There we go. Alright, that went well. Ice Shards is great. Soldier's Armor is fine. And now this fight possibly kills us, but we'll do our best. Okay, so let's start by getting a critical and drawing some cards. Alright, then let's, I think we want to do that. I think we are going to go ahead and hit and end turn, so we don't quite pop the next stage yet. Now, let's do that. It's an interesting little sliding animation. Wall of Thorns. And then let's think. Poppity pop. And we can get a little more shield. We should be able to freeze out the dragon so that we don't take big damage here. Now, though, we do take huge damage, and it probably kills us, but we have to try. So let's see what happens. See, is this going to be lethal? Yes. Okay, so I can play that. But I don't think it helps. I think we just die here. Yeah. Yeah, we just die. Yeah, I was too aggressive in part 1, in area 1, and I used up too much health. And that was what killed us. It happens. I am sometimes still trying to get the hang of... Every time I come back to Caitan, it feels like I have to relearn Caitan again. But yeah. I will be back again very soon with another Caitan attempt. I should move on to Paladin, but I kind of just want to try more Caitan, and we'll see how it goes then. Toodles.